We've started the season like a house on fire, scoring goals for fun, but today it gets a bit harder as we face the trip to Real Madrid in the Champions League. Stay tuned to find out how we get on. Hello and welcome to Club 6 episode 10 of The Pilgrimage. My name is Jamie. Coming up on today's episode I've got two games for you. We're away at Real Madrid in the Champions League and then at home to Udinese in Syria. So let's get straight into the Real Madrid game and I'll show you the team for that one in just a sec. Okay, so the team for the Real Madrid game is Gasperini in goal, back four of Skriniar, Omabamidele, Jones and Eugenio Carlos, Shotard at the base of midfield, Barella and Sambi Lokonga ahead of him, Colombo on the right wing, Doku on the left, Raspadori up front. Let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, the assistant manager is recommending we've got nothing to lose here. We know how good we are. Let's show everyone else what we're capable of. I think given that it's Real Madrid away from home, that's entirely reasonable. So let's outstretch the... In fact, we can't outstretch the arms. We will point the finger and go with that. And let's get into the tunnel to do a tunnel interview. Your team selection is offered little by way of surprise. Are you confident? This is a really tough game. It might be settled late on. What do you make of Real Madrid? They're as good as we could have faced. So what are we going to say? They're another good team, but we have to focus on our own game. I'm expecting a performance. I think that's fair. Okay, so let's kick the match off. First thing I need to do is just check on the highlight speed to make sure everything is set, and it is. So, and we'll just keep an eye. We've actually had the first shot, so that's a good sign, but wasn't highlight worthy. I would absolutely take a 0-0 in this game. No question about it. So if we can get through the entire match with no highlights, that's absolutely fine by me. We can't. And Gasperini comes out and collects the corner. So he launches it down the left hand side. Doku is onto it, beats his man. Can he get a cross in? No, but he finds Sambi Lokonga, who loses out to Castro. Rodrigo has it for Real Madrid. He's burst through the midfield, finds Volkan, back to Rodrigo, into the penalty area. Don't foul him. We didn't, but Volkan gets on the end of the cross to make it 1-0 to Real Madrid with 13 minutes gone. So we're already chasing the game. And let's demand more. Work ball into box, absolutely a reasonable suggestion. Is anybody particularly struggling? The answer to that is Eugenio Carlos at left back isn't having a great game. He's found Doku though, who gives it him back into Sambi Lokonga. Doku's cross, Colombo, and he takes the shot on instead of squaring it to the man who was free in the middle. And as it stands, Benfica and Apoel are drawing, so we are bottom of the group. We could do with there being a winner in that game. Raspadori takes it forward, goes out to the left wing though, plays it into Shotard, to Barella to the right wing, and Skriniar pulls it back for Barella, who has the shot. Nicolo Barella with an absolute screamer makes it Real Madrid 1, Inter Milan 1. And we will watch the replay. Shotard to Barella, out to the wing. Skriniar plays it back to Barella. Shot cannons in off the upright. Keeper nowhere near it. 1-1. And let's see if we can hold on to that position until half time. And that's actually taken us from the bottom of the group to the top of the group as it stands. With the although Apoel have just taken the lead in their game, which is a little surprising. I had them down as the weakest team in the group. Although Real Madrid are now on the attack again. Volcan to Rodrigo. De Castro to Espeso, Rodrigo to Keane, Valverde into Gomez down the left flank with the cross, Volcan with the header, but it's over the top and we get away with that one, and we do get the half-time level at 1-1. So let's go in and give the lads some words of encouragement. If we can get a goal, I make us favourites. Go out there and make it happen. So I'm slightly disagreeing with the assistant. Do we need to make any subs? Yes, I think we do. Omar Bamidili is struggling for fitness. So we'll bring on Buongiorno to replace him. And let's go out there for the second half. And see if we can drop some encouragement and encourage the lads to go on and win the game. Raspadori isn't having a great game up front. He's not alone in that though. Shotard's having a poor game as well, and he's on a yellow card. So I think he's going to be the next substitute to come off. And we'll bring on Rodri, I think, on the hour. That's fine, we'll do that. And then the final sub, I think, will be Raspadori. It's not been his day today. In fact, we don't have a striker on the bench, so I won't do that. We'll take off Colombo off the right wing. In fact, what I can do is put Colombo up front. And as it stands, Real Madrid have just taken the lead. So while I'm making that sub, so we'll put Colombo up front for Raspadori. Take Raspadori off and bring on Dest. And that'll be the final change. And let's confirm that change. And it's Eugenio Carlos to Doku. Back to Eugenio Carlos, Sambi Lokonga, Rodrigo to Barella, to the right and Colombo. Skriniar gives it to Colombo. Back to Barella, Colombo again, loses out to Wijndal. And the highlight comes to an end. So it's Pickwell for Real Madrid, De Castro to Wijndal, into Keane, back to Pickwell. Wijndal, Keane to De Castro, Bailey, Rodrigo wins it back very briefly, but Bailey has it again, bursts through, has the shot, but Gasparini is equal to it. Let's demand more as we're behind. Everybody is pretty shattered, to be honest, so there's no disgrace in a 2-1 defeat if that's how it ends. Bailey's free kick, Gasparini makes the save, and is he going to go short or is he going to go for the big booming clearance? Goes for the big booming clearance straight down the middle. Colombo doesn't win it, but Dest picks it up. Barella to Rodrigo, Dest to Barella, I think that was, and the ball over the top is through to Donnarumma. And Donnarumma, does he go long or short? He goes long down the middle. Skriniar's won it back, but then immediately given it away, and the shot is wide from Keane. So we are with 10 minutes to go, 2-1 down. Rodrigo to Buongiorno, Skriniar, into Barella. Barella's ball over the top. If Dest can shake his marker off, he's onto something here. He can't. It's with Espesso, who goes long. And the highlight comes to an end. And we get a pointless goal line technology replay. We knew that wasn't over the line. It was only a back pass. And with only a couple of minutes left, 2-1 down, I think we'll go attacking actually. Nothing to lose at this stage. We're losing anyway. So we might as well throw everything at it. Valverde to Espesso. Valverde. Sambi Lokonga's got himself sent off, which is absolutely nuts. Didn't need to make that challenge. So we will put Rodri into central midfield and dispense with the defensive midfielder for the last couple of minutes. In fact, there's 4 added minutes signalled. We're into that now. And if we end up with a 1-goal defeat, that won't be bad, considering we're down to 10 men away at Real Madrid. And it does indeed finish Real Madrid 2, Inter Milan 1, and I'll see you in a moment for the second match of today's episode. Okay, time now for the second match of today's episode as we play Udinese at home in Syria, and the team for this one is Gasparini in goal, back 4 of Skriniar, Omabamidili, Bongiorno and Di Marco. Shotard is at the base of midfield with Barella and Sambi Lokonga ahead of him. Abdesalam is on the right wing, Doku on the left, Raspadori up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, the assistant is recommending, we've been on a good run lately, go out there and impress me. Yeah, I think that's fair enough. So we will pump the fists and go with that. And let's go into the tunnel, do a quick tunnel interview. What's the mood in the dressing room? Buoyant, I would say. We're in a great place, yeah, absolutely. We're unbeaten in 12 matches against Udinese. How much of an edge does that give you? There's motivation keeping that run going. Udinese are without Darm Foulon today. How big of a help is that? They'll miss him, but they've got a good squad. Okay, so let's kick the match off and see if we can get a win. Okay, let's look for the early signs of how the game is going. We've had the first shot, not on target and not highlight worthy, so let's demand more to try and get things going. Abdesalam holds things up but doesn't manage to win the ball back. Cornet to Bresciani. Cornet again to Bresciani. It's Brescianini, my apologies. John. So the goalkeeper launches it long, it's chipped over the top, and Juan Hernandez gives Udinese a shock lead after 9 minutes. So we're going to go attacking. We're going to demand more as soon as we get the chance to. So that was their first shot of the match, and it's given them a shock early lead. Okay, we need to demand more, so let's do that now. This highlight doesn't lead to anything, although we've now got a free kick. Raspadori just over the top from the free kick. 20 minutes gone, still 1-0 to Udinese. Who is having a poor game? Why are we losing? No one's actually playing particularly badly apart from Doku. So Doku is the guy who's going to be the full guy at half time. We're at ball in the box, absolutely, let's do that. And the ball comes in and Omabamidili gets his head to it and equalises. It's Inter Milan 1, Udinese 1. So the in-swinging corner, bullet header at the near post from Bamidele. Keeper doesn't move. 1-1. And that's enough to lift us back to the top of the table, but we are absolutely not happy with the point. Bamidele into Barella, Sambi Lokonga, back to Buongiorno, Sambi Lokonga to Shotard, Sambi Lokonga into Raspadori. He plays it through, but Paz intercepts the pass, and it's all the way back to the Udinese keeper. It's headed forward, and Abdussalam keeps it in, finds Skriniar. Barella's ball through, Raspadori with the shot, but he's offside, and the highlight comes to an end. And it is absolutely going to be Doku who's going to come off at half time, although actually Sambi Lokonga, in fact no, he's recovered a little bit, so we'll just take off Doku at half time. And in terms of a team talk, thrash the arms, far from pleased. I'm going to go even stronger than the assistant's recommendation. Doku off, and we'll move. What are we going to do? I'll put Raspadori over there. Doku can be replaced by Colombo. And in fact, I am going to take Sambi Lokonga off as well and bring on Rodri. So double change at half time, and let's go out there and try and win the match in the second half. And we're staying on attacking. A draw is absolutely no good to us in this game. We need a win. We deserve a win. Udinese have had only one shot all game. It did go in, obviously, but there's no way they deserve a result out of this game, and we're determined to make sure they don't get one. So we'll demand more again, and it's the corner again, and this time the header is just over the top. And question is, who is the final change going to be? I think we need to probably have a look at the bench to make that decision. I'm going to take Barella off and bring on Vapinski, I think. Yeah, we'll do that. And we'll demand more again. So with less than 15 minutes to go, we've had 7 times as many shots on target as Udinese, but that will count for very little if we don't make the most of it. We need a berate, I think, if I can find it. There it is. So we're into the last few minutes. Last minute of stoppage time. Can we get anything? The answer is no. It ends Inter Milan 1, Udinese 1. That is a massive wasted opportunity to keep our perfect Syria record going. And I'll see you in a moment to show you the league table and tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, time now to take a look at the league table, and as you can see we are in second place with 10 points from a possible 12 and trailing the only team with a perfect record, Lazio, by 2 points. So let's take a look at what is coming up on the next episode, and I'm going to show you the Champions League game at home to Apoel and the home Serie A match against Roma. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for Monday to Friday Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.